These days, everybody running. Everybody's running. You look around, everybody running. And you're right, you're going to laugh because it makes light of our office and of our elected officials. It does. They even had dog running. Richard in the bomb in Christianstead running. And people think that's funny. It's not funny. This is our elected officials. This is a very serious endeavor. And for anybody who has held any public office or any public position knows it's a 24/7, 365 job. In my world, the world that I grew up in, the Virgin Islands that I'd come to know and love, you had to earn the right to run. You couldn't just put your name on a ballot to get a couple of friends together and throw a fish fry and run. You had to earn the right to run. And you would know when a candidate put their name on a ballot, that candidate was worthy, like our candidate tonight. That's right? You would earn that right to run with dedication. Dedication to a community, like being a police officer for 25 years, while certainly he saw the best of our community, but most definitely he saw the worst of our community. And for 25 years wearing a badge, he must have seen some dreadful things. And even after that, all of the muck that he'd been through and came through, pushing this community on for 25 years and retired, he came back to push again. He came back because he has a dedication and a commitment to our community. Novelle knows how to listen. Yeah, everybody know Novelle? Novelle don't say much. He listens. That's the problem with some leaders. They know it all. Novelle knows what he does not know and is smart enough to listen. And that's what we need. People who would listen to this community. He has compassion and empathy. He feels the pain of our people. He knows what the smallest feels, and he knows what those who walk almighty and high, he knows their pain as well too. He knows what St. Croix needs to come back to the great Virgin Islands it was in yesteryear. Novelle is vested in this community. He built his life here. He raised his children here. He committed 25 years of public service, retired, and then opened a business and started to do things in the private sector. He is vested in this community. There is no reason for him to be here but the love of this community. And one of the most important things that earn you the right to run is to be credible. When Novelle says something, we believe it. It's true? It's true. Trust, ladies and gentlemen, is the missing ingredient in our community. For if the legislature can't trust the governor, and the governor don't trust the legislature, and the legislature don't trust the people, and the people don't trust none of them, we cannot move forward. The first thing we got to do to move forward is we all got to push our guns in our pockets and start to speak. And with Novelle, when he comes to us and he tells us of the problem, we know it. He understands these problems because he's been there as an employee, he's been as a director, he's been as a commissioner and looked at budgets. He understands the shortfalls, the economic pains of the government. He's not pie talking in the sky. He's been there. He's had to look at the hard realities of a short budget. Novelle is focused. Let me tell you, I met a guy 10 years ago in St. Thomas. He was talking about who used to live in St. Croix. He said, you know a guy named Novelle Francis? I said, yeah, I know Novelle. He said, man, I went to high school with this guy. And I come back now and I see that at that time he was a chief of police. He said from the time this guy was in high school, he knew he wanted to be the top cop. And he told everybody he was going to be that. And he did and persevered until he was the top cop. That's focus. Against all the odds and negativity in our community, he made it to the top. That's why I know my brother is focused. And let's all join together, focus forward, and welcome him to the podium. The 31st legislature candidate, Novelle Francis.